Como sabrás, hace aproximadamente un mes, en Perú, se implementó una nueva categorización respecto a las personas que se identifican con un género distinto al que nacieron, considerándolas como necesitadas de atención psiquiátrica. En este video se discute el tema y parece que a esta persona que ves en este momento en pantalla, que se identifica como mujer, le impactó profundamente esta clasificación. Mira el video completo y dime qué opinas.
Joining us to talk about it, therapist Dr. Bernadette Smith, Ryle Williams from the Urban Conservatives of America, and Barbie Braxton, a model and local member of the Houston LGBTQ community, transgender community. So, Barbie, first of all, your thoughts on this when you hear Peru saying individuals who may be transgender and other categories may have mental illness.
They guys speak for people. You can't say who's mentally ill. It's not just everybody from being straight to first off, let me slow down. Heterosexual people, LGBTQ plus IA community. Everybody has a mental illness within those groups of people. So you can't just automatically say because someone's trans or intersex or anything is automatically mentally ill.
All right, Ron, let's hear from you. Your thoughts on this from the Peruvian government.
I think that it was a great decision. I think that, it kind of speaks for itself. Studies show that people who are transgender, for instance, in Sweden, they did a study, they're 6 times more likely to have to take, anxiety medication. 3 times more likely when they're transgender to have to take antidepressants. So that kind of speaks for itself. When you go against God's order and you begin to try to live a lifestyle that he didn't create you to live.
God didn't make that.
God didn't make what?
We've been here since forever. So you can't go and bring God into this and say what God made when God didn't make that.
Do you believe,
the Bible was a book that was written, if you want to go there.
Let's not even get into that.
You took it there when you said about, when you brought up God.
We're talking about whether or not transgenderism is a mental disorder.
Like I stated, everybody from every community has mental illness. It's a lot of transgender people, intersex people. I'm a transgender woman. I'm a transgender woman. I'm a transgender woman. I'm a transgender woman. Stop trying to disrespect me and be real to me, because we can really take it there.
And what
if you want to.
I'm feeling man vibes right now.
I don't care, and I'm feeling feminine vibes and tacky vibes. Look at you. So you sit here talking this all greasy and stuff. So
guys, hey, look, we're going to do one at a time, or we're going to move on. Dr. Smith, let's bring you on.
Go ahead.
So what becomes important is, one, we have to be able to respect people where they are. And the other thing, we talked about this before, people will take a statistic, and because they don't understand how to properly read the statistics, that's how then you infer improper information. So when we're looking at statistics and where people in the LGBTQI community are more susceptible to things such as anxiety and depression and suicide, is because they're living in a society that does not allow them to be their full versions of themselves.
That's not true.
Can you imagine
that's
how challenging it would be if somebody said, you can no longer wear your glasses and now you have to function in society without it? That's going to create a level of anxiety,
Studies
because
show
then,
that transgender people,
yes,
from the time
you're right.
that
Studies
they become
do
One second, we'll let you
You're
run.
right.
1 second.
Studies do show that people who are in the LGBTQI community are more at risk for anxiety and depression because of the community and society at large. However, those who do have the opportunity to be in their full version of themselves and have the support and love do not experience those things to that degree. And so being able to say, what does it matter? At the end of the day, what does it matter how somebody decides to live their life? Because it should not impact you.
All right, and Raul, that question to you, why should it matter to you how somebody lives their life?
Why would it?
If it doesn't impact you?
Well, it's a number of reasons. You can go and look at studies from Professor McCall from Johns Hopkins University. He shows that transgenderism, and he's a psychiatrist, he shows that it is a mental disorder. It's not something to where It's just something that they you can do, and it's okay, and you can try to convince yourself that you're something that you're not. You are a man. If you're born with a penis, you're a man.
There's
It's
a
that
lot.
simple.
First off,
There's a
hold on.
lot of misinformation in regards to.
I'm not done.
He pointed at me. I never said that I was a woman. But I can always
Wrap it
be
up,
a man.
Ryle, and then we'll go to Barbie for the closing
Studies
response.
show that people who are transgender from Johns Hopkins University, this in HCC,
And studies
it
also
shows
show
that they
that
are
black
20
people were
times
less
more
than.
likely to
Right.
commit suicide.
All right. Go ahead, Barbie.
You gotta say that.
But you
20 times.
hold on, because you spitting a
20
little
times.
bit, so just chill out.
20 times.
Okay, hold
right,
on. You're
Ryle,
going off.
hold on one
You're
second.
going off a study, but you don't know. You can't speak for people. You cannot speak for people just because you're intimidated and everything, and you trying to down talk me. You totally wrong.
I'm giving you the facts.
You're giving me. You're not
I'm
giving
giving you
facts.
facts. You
You're
give me
giving.
your
You're
opinion.
giving a study.
I'm giving you
You're giving
facts.
a study.
I'm giving
You're
you
not
facts.
giving facts.
I'm giving
But
you
if you're,
facts.
you're
I ain't even
providing,
bringing
You're
it
not.
up.
You're providing.
You're not.
I ain't
You
even
tried
bringing
to
it up.
though.
No.
You tried
I said
to.
that's the basis on which I
You
believe.
tried
what I believe.
to.
I ain't bring it there
You
yet.
tried to.
I'm just
You
giving
tried
you
to
the
bring
facts.
God
We
into
want to
it,
thank you
though.
guys. Obviously, this will go on and on
It
and on.
will.
Still, she's like, it will.
Isaiah, may I just say
Really quick. Let's give her the last
Because
word,
it's
Doc.
So
Go ahead,
I
Doc.
would just like
You.
to say that there are people who love and support, and there's also people who will be able to provide support and love for all people, LGBTQI included, and to not focus your attention on the small few, the loud minority of people who are not loving and
All
accepting.
right. Thank you guys for joining us. Still.
La verdad puede ser percibida como algo irrespetuosa, incluso cuando se comunica de manera asertiva. A menudo la verdad puede ser incómoda o difícil de aceptar. La realidad puede desafiar creencias, percepciones o expectativas, lo que puede generar una reacción defensiva o emocional. Nuestro cerebro está diseñado para procesar información de manera que confirme nuestras creencias existentes. Este fenómeno se conoce como sesgo de confirmación. Cuando la verdad desafía nuestras creencias arraigadas, puede generar conflicto cognitivo y emocional. Las personas pueden resistirse activamente a cambiar sus puntos de vista para evitar este malestar. Muchas veces nuestras creencias forman parte de nuestra identidad personal. Cuando la verdad contradice estas creencias, puede percibirse como una amenaza directa a quienes somos. Bueno, el ejemplo del video basta, pero otro ejemplo sería si alguien se identifica fuertemente con una ideología política y se le presenta información que cuestiona esa ideología. Puede sentirse personalmente atacado. Bueno, va muy relacionado con el ejemplo del video. ¿Y tú qué opinas? Déjamelo saber en los comentarios. Y aquí culmina este video. Si te gustó, dale like, comenta el video y compártelo. Asimismo, si te gusta este tipo de contenido, suscríbete a mi canal. Gracias, hasta luego.